Hi everyone, welcome to YourPedia and this is Shobha. So as we are going with the series of text completion, and I have been solving number of exercises with you, and that too carrying from the book Manhattan. Now here what I give you an idea always that text completion comes quite easy in the terms of verbal reasoning. But why I always call it as the easy one? Because there are some smart tricks that you need to apply. What is the way you need to read a question that we understand through our every video. Let's get started with one of the very wonderful exercise given in the Manhattan, and there you will apply that whenever a text completion exercise is given. Whenever you have a statement and there are a number of punctuation marks, pause on every punctuation marks to understand what is being stated by the portion of that content of that statement. So first, context, what the actually half statement means and how it changes when the another punctuation mark comes, that is something that you need to understand. Now let's get started with our exercise, and this is our exercise number 86. Okay. So now when we are reading it out, give it a reading, and whenever you see a punctuation marks, just pause over there. The seemingly pious minister. Pause. Now, seemingly pious minister. Now, what you understand by this? Seemingly is what you actually see it out, or you call it as something that appears, something that appears. So, something how it appears to you. Pious. We have heard this word pious number of times, and today it's some kind of, you can say, pure or something with a deep belief. So you call it, you as a stand for some kind of a purity. So if you see some kind of a minister and it looks very pious, or you can say something that looks very pure, so that was given by the very first context of the statement. Then known for his. Now there is a person who is a pious minister, like who looks very pious minister. He is known for his what? We need to understand. He is known for his dash pontifications. Pontifications are some kind of, you can say, your pompous or dogmatic speech kind of things. So here, this is another pause. Let's read it again. The seemingly pious minister. Now there is a minister who looks quite pure. He known for his dash pontifications. Now here, what will be the word? You have to check it out. The word will carry something positive or the word will carry something negative. So here, if we are giving it as a part of the statement, and here we are talking positive about the person, so obviously the blank will carry something positive in it. So positive pontification. Actually frequently indulged and unseemly dash. But this word actually, this actually changes the statement. Now if I say is out, एक person है जो देखने में तो बहुत मासूम लगता है, एक्चुअली वो किसी और ही चीज़ों में इंडल्ज है. तो पहले हमने बता दिया कि तो देखने में, बात करने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बट एक्चुअली दैट पर्सन इज इंडल्ज्ड इन and frequently वो person बार बार, normally he is indulged, he is, you can say, inside or you can say involved. And unseemly, वो क्या है? Unseemly, that is not right or polite. That person is allowed, or you can say that person is indulged, and unright or something you can say is not right. What? So the blank will carry something negative. I hope you understood the statement. What does the statement actually means is, and actually changes the entire game of the statement. कोई prime minister है, कोई minister है. There is a term that is minister. Let's take it for any person. There was a person who looked very pious, very pure, but in actually that person was a negative person. So here we need a positive word, here we need a negative word. Now let's go with the, you can say, the words we have, the vocab we had. Lascivious. What is the meaning of lascivious? Lascivious is a person who is revealing an overt sexual interest or desire. You can say the person who reveals an overt sexual interest or desire. That means a person who is involved in most of the, you can say, an immoral activities. So lascivious is a person who is involved in immoral activities. Second, you have the word virtuous. Virtuous is someone who is very good, morally बहुत अच्छा होना किसी person का, that is termed as virtuous, right? So morally good, a person you can call as virtuous, or you can say behaving in a good way, that can be called as virtuous, right? So it is a positive word. This is a negative word. Last is prudish. Prudish comes from the word Puritan. Puritan means someone who is excessively modest, or someone who cannot, who becomes quite concerned when we discuss about some kind of a sexual matters. So someone who is Puritan, that is termed as prudish, like over care या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा conscious हो जाना related to some kind of, you can say, sexual matters or immoral कोई भी activity से related, right? So that is prudish. Let's revise these three words first. Now we have to sum up कि वो कैसी pontification देता था, अच्छी देता था. अच्छी के लिए यहाँ पे एक ही word है, that is virtuous. Virtuous का मतलब क्या था? Morally good होना. So this is the only word that is positive and related to the statement. Now we say is actually changes the meaning. Actually frequently indulge, लेकिन वो frequently indulge किस में है? Ceremony में. Ceremony तो किसी तरह का religious या political event होता है. Vice में virtue and vice. Vice is some kind of immoral or criminal activities you are involved in. Era होता है period of time. So that is a long period of time that we call it for. If you are aware about the meanings, you will find only voice fits into it. So what we have is the unseemingly pious minister that is known for his good pontifications. अच्छी आना था इसमें bad आना था, बुरा आना था, good and bad, vice versa. एक में virtue आना था, एक में vice आना था. That was the meaning. So before actually coming to the next slide, let's revise it out. What was the statement? A person is there, looks a good one but behaves in a bad manner. So we have positive word virtuous and a negative word vice. Virtue means when you're involved or doing good activities. Vice means when you're behaving in a bad manner or involved in criminal activities. So the first blank must mirror pious. Pious को mirror करना था. Punctuation stops you over there कि content समझो. The pivot word seemingly and actually indicate that the second blank contrast pious. So vice is a very bad habit or you're involved in criminal activities. Bad things, goodness. Now lascivious is when you are showing strong sexual desire, you're involved in strong sexual things. So after running naked through the field, he was arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior, right? Next is prudish. Prudish is when you are too proper, modest in behavior or dress, or you're very concerned about the sexual or immoral things. So that is prudish. We call it as Puritan also. So that is my grandmother's narrowed-minded and prudish viewpoints do not line up with today's world views. Next you have is virtuous, that having strong moral behavior. When you behave in a very good manner, that is virtuous. You are following your virtue. Margaret was a virtuous woman who dedicated her life to helping others. Vice, that is unpleasant habit, or you can say a criminal activity, or you're behaving in a bad manner, that is vice. Then last is we have pontify, as I told you, to speak in an arrogant tone, particularly for a long time, or it is also called as a pompous, that is very elongated. You can call it as speech, dogmatic speech. So that was all, and I hope you find it interesting to understand. So you see, punctuation marks actually, and this actually changes the entire meaning of the statement, that the first blank would be positive and second blank would be negative. So you have to understand that which blank demands which kind of a meaning. And then you had a subset of vocabulary, and the vocab was also very easy in this text completion. I'll be bringing soon more videos for you. Keep on practicing, and practice is going to make you perfect. Take care and have a nice day.